There's been very little difference between the printed calendar, the analog calendar, and the digital calendar, other than the migration to the digital space.
You go back 5 years, and some people weren't even comfortable emailing with each other. And 5 years before that, most people didn't email with each other.
We've seen huge changes in communication platforms, in publishing platforms. We've seen huge changes in the way in which we connect with people. The calendar has stayed static for 500 years, if not more.
So the industry in the early 90s was just starting to recognize calendaring.
The only innovation that really happened is people took these calendars and brought it on the web.
You look at the Outlook, you look at Google, Lotus Notes, it's pretty much the same thing for all of them. So if you either you have your weekly view, daily view, or monthly view, but it's a table, basically. It works for some people. It doesn't work for a bunch of other people.
I look back and go back 20 years, and you look at it and say, what was the real limiting factor for people who were pushing their professional envelope? It was what technology could you put in their hands.
Right.
How do you actually make them more effective by giving them technology? Now the floodgates have opened. And I've got the BlackBerry, I've got the iPhone, I've got the iPad, I've got the laptop, I've got the desktop, and then the list goes on.
I think the biggest value of digital calendaring over wall calendar is that when I'm walking on the street, my phone will tell me that I'm missing something. I need to go somewhere. I need to, having that just in time is amazingly powerful.
Moms and dads everywhere have always done that. It's been on the kitchen refrigerator. And instead now it's on, Google or Yahoo or some service like that.
There are 3 or 4 companies that really jumped on that in the past 3 years. So that's a relatively new phenomenon in the past 3 years. Done a pretty good job of solving that problem. But you guys are really thinking much further ahead than anyone else that I've seen in this space.
Because we can never get more time, the calendar of the future should help me to optimize the way I spend my time so I can get more accomplished in a day.
5 years from now, booking time with your dentist is going to be on your calendar. And in fact, it's going to happen from your phone.
It's almost a tear down, rebuild in terms of UI.
How do you take a fresh eye to it and come up with something that's
a new
touch?
design?
You click on it, it zooms, and it has pictures, and it has interactivity,
Absolutely.
and it has beauty to it.
It has to no longer be now I go to my calendar and think about calendaring. I have to really get to a place where it is seamlessly woven into the other tasks that I'm doing.
Discovering events in your neighborhood. I think when we talk to users about that, it's something that they really get excited about.
Availability should be something we use more.
The calendar of the future optimizes my time, and as a result, it optimizes my life.
I can go and I can say, some algorithm will just tell me what to do. I don't think that's coming anytime soon. It may happen in a very narrow scope where there's a defined set of acts and I can tell you which one of 3, but I'm not going to walk in the office on Monday and have some system tell me what I should do Monday through Friday.
Calendar usage is going up very fast.
The calendar of the future is not so far away.
Too many companies, startups particularly, focus on features and functions today, and they're not telling their vision for the future, and that's a differentiating factor.
You like this vision?
I do, yeah. I think it's great.
Cool.
Yeah.